everyone, welcome to yet another informative session of Pastoral Literature. Today we are going to discuss about the literary form, the elegy. Before getting into the session, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, do subscribe as well as click on the bell icon and enable all options so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. First, let us see the origin of elegy. The literary form, the elegy, which is originated from ancient Greece. The term elegy covers vast areas such as war songs, love poems, political verse, lamentations for the dead, a wide range of subject, and both grave and gay. Greek people judged it by its form, not by its subject matter. Elegies are written in elegiac measure, that means a couplet composed of a dactylic hexameter followed by a dactylic pentameter. Dactylic means one long syllable which is followed by two short syllables. In this elegiac meter, you can see in the first line it repeats 6 times, and in the second line it repeats 5 times. In ancient time, any poem which has been written in this particular meter, that is elegiac meter, is ranked as an elegy. Now let us see the modern usage of this particular literary form, the elegy. The theme that matters in modern usage, not the meter. Classical elegiac measure is not used, takes its name from its subject matter, not from its form. No rules are laid down for the meter. The theme of an elegy must be mournful or sadly reflective. It should be the lamentation for the death or unrequited love, or the fall of a famous city. It should be written as a tribute to something loved or lost. As a rule, it is less spontaneous than lyric, but there are some exceptions. At times, it will be purely in lyric form. For example, Tennyson's Break, Break, Break should be elaborate in style like ode. In modern usage, an English poet is not limited to any one form. He can choose whatever seems to him most fitting. Poems of personal loss are written in very simple language. Now let us see some of the features of an elegy. Quoting lines from A.R.N. Witzel, we can see sometimes death is the inspiration and sole theme. At other times, it is merely the common starting point from which poets have launched various themes. From this, we can say that death evocates a subject and that leads the poet to the region of thought. Let us see some of the elegies which discusses the themes other than death. First one is Lycidas by Milton. It is an elegy written on the death of his learned friend Edward King. In this, Milton also laments the degradation of poetry and religion. Next one is In Memoriam by Tennyson, that was written on the death of his friend Arthur Hallam. In that, he philosophizes on the puzzles of life and destiny. Next one we see is Rugby Chapel by Matthew Arnold. It is an elegiac poem on his visit to his father's grave after 15 years of his death. That he discusses the course of life of mortal men on the earth. So we can say that though death is the integral part of the entire structure, there are many other supporting themes surrounding death. Next feature we see is, though grief is the dominant emotion, in the early part of the elegy, it may often change towards its close. The reader can feel the joy as the poet reconciles himself to the inevitable, expresses his faith in immortality and future reunion. Lycidas by Milton close on a note of optimism. The ending lines are like this: Weep no more, awful shepherd, weep no more, for Lycidas, your sorrow is not death. Adonis is an elegy written by Shelley on the death of Keats. In that too, you can see the transformation of mourning to consolation. And now, let us see another one session of elegy, that is the Pastoral Elegy. This is a new kind of elegy which was introduced during the time of Renaissance. The poet represented himself as a shepherd bewailing the loss of a companion. The settings and the manner of speech which can see in pastoral elegy should be borrowed from a rustic life. Milton's Lycidas and Matthew Arnold's Thesis, which was written on the memory of his friend, the poet A.H. Clow, can be considered as the best example for pastoral elegies. These two elegies employs pastoral images as well as sentiments. The literary form pastoral has been originated among the Sicilian Greeks. We can see the most famous two poets, Theocritus and Virgil. Theocritus' idylls and epigrams were written in pastoral form. In Virgil's eclogues and georgics, you can see the vivid treatment of the scenes and labor of the countryside. Pastorals reaches Italy by 15th and 16th century. Pastorals takes its root in English soil through the work of Spenser, which is Shepherd's Calendar. Astrophel by Spenser is a pastoral lamenting on his patron and intimate friend Sir Philip Sidney. That's the end of today's session. I hope you all got a very clear-cut idea about what an elegy is and also about pastoral elegy. If you have any doubt, clear your doubts in the comment section. As well as if you feel the video is good, do like it as well as share it with your friends. Till the time we meet next, stay tuned to Quest for Literature, keep reading and know the world.